So, with the latest updates in the Jayden Spicer case, my faith in the criminal justice system has been restored just a little bit. So, just to bring you up to speed on this case, if you've not heard of it, Jayden Spicer, who was 10, was reported missing on the 6th of August at around 9:30 in the morning by his mother, Felicia Gross. She claimed that he had vanished sometime overnight from his room and had been seen roughly 9 p.m. the night before. A week after being reported, after a huge search, Felicia basically admitted that she was responsible for his death. She was arrested and was given 5 charges. I'll go through the secondary charges later, but the main charge was second-degree manslaughter. She claimed that he had had some sort of medical incident following her giving him medication to help him sleep, and that she believed he had died. She had then buried him 30 kilometres away or 20 miles away in a plastic tote. So that's about the information that we had so far. And she was due for a preliminary hearing on the 18th of August, which for me is yesterday, but presumably this has all occurred overnight, basically. So for you guys, you may be still getting this on the same day, possibly. I get confused. So as I said, Felicia was due for a preliminary hearing in this case for her 5 charges. And of course, many of us have been holding our breath and waiting for the stepfather to also be arrested, because based on what she claims to have done, there's no way she could have done it alone. So today we saw ourselves getting just that little step closer to full justice for Jayden. So Felicia turned up for her preliminary hearing. Turns out, since her arrest, in the background, there's been a grand jury meet. And that grand jury has made indictments. Felicia's charge of manslaughter has now been upgraded to murder. She's also been charged with filing a false report, 2 counts of witness tampering. There are more charges, but I'll come back to them. Meanwhile, Joshua Gross, the stepfather, now has his own set of charges and has been arrested. He has been charged with complicity to those same charges that I read through. So the murder, filing a false report, and 2 counts of witness tampering. Both have been charged with abuse of a corpse and evidence tampering. Both will face arraignment in September. So I'm going to play a clip of the prosecutor Miranda King giving a speech. Now, I've learnt from the Maddie Soto case not to praise prosecutors or judges, or defence for that matter. But I'm going to say at this point in time, she does look like she is on the right track.
In Jayden's short life, he got less than he deserved. So we're going to do our best to give him everything we've got and make sure he gets what he deserves in our life.
Now, I'm actually blocked from accessing the Breathitt County Court because I'm Australian, so I can't give an American address to access their documents. So what you get here is a blurry version of the indictments. I will put the indictments for Felicia and Joshua into a PDF, and I'll drop them into my Patreon for anyone who wants them. They're a bit blurry. They don't look as bad as what they look here. They've deteriorated from putting them onto this page. But if you did want those blurry versions of them, then I'll put them in Patreon for you, which basically is free to join, free to upload documents. You just have to follow the link in my description for this video, hop across to Patreon. It'll ask you for your email address, and you can choose a tier, but just choose the free tier. Won't cost you anything, and then you just basically upload the documents that you want. There are documents there on the Maddie Soto case. I'm not sure if I've got as far as putting up any Koberger documents. There's some Carly Rodney documents. There's a few cases that are represented in my Patreon, and I will continue to upload documents into my Patreon as I get them. I'm not going to read through these in this video because, like I said, it's kind of blurry and it doesn't really cover anything new anyway. So I just wanted to make you aware of that, and then if you did want to look at them more closely, you can grab them from my Patreon account. Now, focusing back on Jayden, I wasn't sure about sharing this, but I'll tell you now, it's empty for starters, and I realised that this video will be demonetised anyway because of words that I've used in it, so I might as well share it with you. This is Jayden's coffin that's been made specifically for him. So it's got Spider-Man on it, it's got his name on it, which is a really sweet gesture. And as I mentioned in a previous video, this has been all paid for by someone within the community. Okay, so this is a really lovely gesture, and I wanted to share this also. So this is from the Breathitt County Jailer. As Breathitt County Jailer, I would like to ask all law enforcement, fire departments and first responders in our county and surrounding counties if they would assist me Thursday in escorting Jayden Spicer from Breathitt Funeral Home to Morelands Cemetery. His favourite colours were blue and red. I would like to honour Jayden with as many blue and red lights as possible. And then he's just got contact details in order to organise the procession. So I hope that there are some vehicles available. Obviously, you know, there's going to be precedent, as in if there is things that need to be attended to, they're going to have to do that. But yeah, I mean, if the vehicles are available, that would be amazing. So I think it's important that we keep Jayden's siblings in our thoughts at the moment, because they've essentially just lost their entire family. They've lost their brother and they've lost their parents. And I would imagine that we're not going to see either Josh or Felicia getting out anytime in the near future, and certainly not while those young children are underage and in need of guardians. The selfish choices made by those two people are going to have a long-term impact on so many lives in that area. And yes, I still hold social workers responsible also for placing Jayden back in the care of his mother when she was clearly not suited for that role. So that's all I've got for you today for Jayden's case. Thank you for listening. I will make sure that I bring you up to date with any further developments as they occur. We've been told by Kentucky Police that the autopsy results will be out in coming weeks, so no actual deadline. And of course, at that point in time, we will learn the toxicology reports, which will let us, well, it'll give a clearer idea of what he was given and if it was intentional. And of course, if that was the actual cause of death. So I will keep you updated with that as soon as that information comes out. So on that note, thanks for listening, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Give a fuck about me, 'cause I'm